Welcome back to That's It, you guys. So, what does Neo, Nick Cannon, and Eli Musk have in common? Do you want to guess these three men what they have in common? Come on, come on, just give me an answer. Come on. No? Okay, I'm going to tell you. Well, Neo has seven children, Nick Cannon has 12, and Eli Musk had 14. So, Eli Musk got all these two men beat because he has 14 children. And you're wondering like why this is irrelevant. Why do you care, Cheryl? Which I don't. I think it's just very, I don't know. Having one kid, I heard, is enough. Even two, let alone 7, 14, 12. That's a lot. That's a lot of love to give so many children. But hey, I'm not here to judge at all. But I just want to talk about Neo, okay? So this was on my TikTok feed, and apparently he has four girlfriends and he's living his best life. Now he has four girlfriends. He doesn't have to worry about sneaking around because now all four girlfriends are aware of each other. So Neil's living his best life. He doesn't feel like he has to cheat or sneak or lie or make up some story like he did with his ex-wife. His ex-wife found out that he was cheating and then they got divorced. Same thing with his first wife. And now he's just living his best life. And I just feel like, to me, in my opinion, it's just disgusting. Like, how can you handle four women? That's what I'm saying. Four women, four personalities, four, you know what I mean? It's just a lot. If I was to do that, would be a lot. Yes, it might be great because I have sex with one woman, another one, and another one. But every woman have their own personalities. We go up and down sometimes. Sometimes we're not in our best mood, and it can be a lot. And maybe if one is acting up, he can go to the next one. If the next one's acting up, he can go to another one, another one. I don't know. It's just very weird. I just don't understand, you know, why most men, especially Neo, thinks that that would be fulfilling. But I guess that's fulfilling for him to have four women. And he even said it in one of his interviews, which I can't remember. And I'm just paraphrasing. He said that he wished he would have knew this sooner, meaning that he would have never got married in the first place. So he seemed like he's not a faithful man because he cheated on both of his ex-wife, and he can't keep his pee in his pants. So he said if he would have knew this sooner, then he wouldn't like hurt these women. You know what I mean? Because I guess he can't be with one woman, excuse me. He just have to have multiple ones, or he just a sex addict. I don't know. I don't know what the case is. I'm not going to diagnose him because I'm not a doctor. But what I can say is that what the funny thing is, he told his children that he has four girlfriends. And I know some of his children are very young. And I'm thinking in my opinion, like, why would you tell your children? Why would you tell your seven children, hey, by the way, daddy has four girlfriends? They're young, okay? They can't comprehend what you're telling them. Their brain is still developing, and I feel like, for me, in my opinion, it is very inappropriate to tell a child that you have four girlfriends. You know what I mean? Especially if you have a child that's a little bit older and understands things, and especially if it's a boy. He's thinking that that's normal. That's okay to do, to have four girlfriends and not be in a relationship with one person. And that's not how way you teach your children. And I'm not telling him I'm not saying that how he should parent his child, because that's not my place. However, I am going to comment on it. I feel like, in my opinion, that's wrong. Okay, especially if you have daughters. Like, just imagine if his daughter tells daddy, by the way, I have four boyfriends. Would he be okay with that? Honestly, would Neil be okay with that when his daughter is older enough that she would tell him that I have four boyfriends? I don't know. And if he is okay with that, then he's a sick person, okay? Because I know my husband or anyone that I know would not be okay with their daughter having four boyfriends, okay? It's just unacceptable even though it's the new norm, I guess. It's just weird. It's just unacceptable. It's gross. It's disgusting. Like, what happened to monogamy? What happened to just being with one person instead of this having a polygamous, I don't know if I'm saying the right, relationship, having multiple girlfriends? I don't know. I don't know. And I'm just going to tell you, it doesn't last, okay? It doesn't last. Someone's feelings are going to get hurt. Feelings are going to get mixed into this. People are going to be emotional. People want more attention than the other. Maybe that's why he had four girlfriends, because if one acts up, he can just dump them and have three and then have another one recruit. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's just weird and disgusting. And then he made this comment because I guess he's put in it, it's on social media, and people is going to say something about this. People are going to comment. If you don't want people to know about your personal life, then don't put it in the public. You're in a public eye. Don't put it in your social media page if you don't want people to know. People are going to comment and say what they want to say. It's freedom of speech, okay? Freedom of speech. And I'm telling you, it's gross. And I feel like these four women, maybe they have low self-esteem. Maybe they have daddy issues. Maybe they think that is normal. Maybe they think that they don't care. They don't care. They're getting, what they want from Neo, money, whatever, to boost or help their career. I don't know. To me, I feel like they have daddy issues or low self-esteem because no women in their right mind would be okay having a man sleeping around with three other women and they're okay with that. I'm sorry. They have daddy issues and that's all I'm going to say about that. But he gave them nicknames, okay, for them. Pretty Baby, Twin Flame, Phoenix Feather, and Little Something. Pet names of his girlfriends. Yeah, they seem like stripper names, but hey, what do I know? I'm not going to judge, but they look they it seemed like stripper names to me. But again, I don't know these four girlfriends. I don't know what they do for a living, but they seem very happy and content, and it seems that they all know each other, or maybe they know each other, but they're okay, sharing with one man. And I know Neo's okay with that. Listen, live your best life, do what you want to do, but don't think that you're not going to get some type of criticism of what you're doing. If you don't want people to know about your personal life and your sexual oriented or whatever, keep it private. Don't let anyone know. But obviously, you want people to know. So people are going to comment on it. And you may not like it. That's okay. People have entitled to voice their opinion and say what they need to say. And that's it. And I comment on it. It's gross. It's disgusting. It just sends a bad message to young men that that's okay and that's acceptable in our society, which is not acceptable in our society, that a man can just date four women at the same time, and that's the new norm, and it's not. It's a beautiful thing when you have the man and the woman, just the two of them, just one, just have one monogamy relationship. And if that's not for you, then okay, it's not for you. It's not for you. But just to not prophesy, but just to public stop to it and thinking that it's okay and it's acceptable to our society, it's not. I'm sorry to say it's not, because I don't feel like it's appropriate. It's gross. It's disgusting. It's disrespectful to women, to men as well, and to your children. Your children are going to think that that's normal thing, which is not normal at all. In my opinion, it's just gross, and that's all I'm going to say about that. But what are your thoughts about this? About Neil's four girlfriends? It just let me know your thoughts about it. But thank you so much for watching. That's it with Cheryl, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.